Yeah, we have some guests here tonight. Where were y'all this morning? I missed y'all this morning. I looked out there and y'all weren't there, but at least you showed up this evening. I'm glad you're here. Hey, what would a Christmas program be without singing some Christmas carols? Just wouldn't be the same, would it? So I'm going to invite you all to join in with us. We're going to sing a couple of songs, and then we'll get right on with it. So if you'll stand and sing, we'll start off with O Little Town of Bethlehem. Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. O holy child of Bethlehem, descend to us, we pray. Cast out our sin and enter in, be born in us today. We hear the Christmas angels, the great glad tidings tell. Oh, come to us, abide with us, our Lord Emmanuel. How about Away in a Manger? Y'all know that one? Yeah, let's sing that one. Away in a manger, no crib for a bed, the little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the sky looked down where he lay, the little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. Be near me, Lord Jesus, I ask thee to stay close by me forever and love me, I pray. Bless all the dear children in thy tender care, and fit us for heaven to live with thee there. Thank you. You may be seated.
Greta Van Popcorn and Erica Sparks here in the little town of Rumors Mill, where this morning the whole town sees are gathered in town square. What sparked all this excitement? A sign posted acknowledged me declaring that the king is coming to town. Just who is this king? No one seems to know. But that hasn't stopped residents from getting ready for the upcoming event. Excuse me, sir, but can you explain to me why you've come to the town square?
Hey, Greta. Nobody seems to know. We just want to be ready because that's the kind of town Rumors Mill is. If the king is coming here, we're going to pull out all the stops to show him good time, you know?
So, tell me, ma'am, what are you doing to get the town ready?
Isn't this just the most wonderful thing that has ever happened in Rumors Mill? Just imagine a king coming to our little town. I mean, really, isn't it just wonderful? We're all just pitching in to clean things up and decorate the square. Can't have the king feel like he's not welcome to have him, can we?
Greta, my name is Barbara Booster, and I'm the president of the Chamber of Commerce. I'm also the curator and #1 fundraiser for the local art museum, chairperson of the symphony committee, and well, I sit on just about every important cultural organization in town, you know. I don't want to take all of the credit, but I do believe that it's thanks to the work of my many committees that Rumors Mill has been selected for the King's visit. It's bound to land us on the list of 10 best towns in the country, a goal I have made my life's work.
Thank you, Miss Booster. So far, all I'm hearing is a king coming to town. Does anyone know who this king is? Sheriff Badge, are you coordinating security arrangements for the king, or will that be left entirely up to the sheriff's department?
Greta, we have everything totally under control. Our office will make sure the king is completely protected during his visit. Crowd control, of course, is our #1 concern, and we'll be checking everything that moves in this town. Everything is totally under control.
There's no need to fear. Smart security is here. We will be checking everything that gets close. We are loaded and ready to protect the king. We have this nifty metal detector. Oh, well, it looks like you're guilty of something. Nothing will get past us. For crowd control, we have our secret weapon, Ed. Ear deafening device, or EDD. And if anyone tries to get too close to the king, we have this nifty shark water shooter. Ow.
Everything is totally under control.
There you have it. A king is coming to town. Who is he and when he arrived remains a mystery. But it looks like this little village is pulling out all the stops to make him feel at home. I'm Greta Van Popcorn, live in Rumors Mill, USA.
Do you have my speech ready? I've got to have my speech ready when the networks arrive. How do I look? Do you think I should get a little more makeup on before the networks arrive?
You look fine, Your Honor. Your speech is right in your hand, right where I put it when we left the office.
Oh.
Hey, Erica, I see you're already on top of the story.
Yep. I've already been on air with it, Chip. Just need you to fill in all the details. What's going on? I can't believe you haven't issued like a dozen press releases already.
We don't know any more than you do. The sheriff was the one who first discovered the poster. He called the mayor's office, but before we could catch up with it, well, you know how the town of Rumors Mill is. It was all over the town before the mayor finished his morning pen or his morning briefing.
You ready? Let's start taping. Erica Sparks here with Mayor Big Will of Rumors Mill. Mayor Will, tell us what you're doing to get the town ready for the king's arrival.
As mayor of this fine city, I am honored and thrilled that we have been selected out of all the towns in the U.S. to host the nation as his entourage. You know, Erica, I am a man of humble beginnings and grew up poor. I worked my way through school, but through diligence and dedication.
What plans are being made to entertain the king while he's here?
Through diligence and dedication, hard work, and perseverance, I graduated from elementary school, then I entered high school.
Mayor, do you think taxes will have to be raised to pay for all the extra expenses in hosting a king?
Yes. I mean, no. Look, my office will have a statement for you on that later. Right now, I am very late for an important meeting of the town council.
Okay, may I have your attention? We need to get these plans underway, and I don't think we have much time to do it. Does anyone have any more information about who the king is, when he's arriving, and why he's coming here? I'm feeling stressed. can't manage how this story's told. Can't let it be misunderstood. She's making sure that my boss looks good. The press can be such an awful pain when everyone's wanting me to explain.
'Cause someone special is coming to my town. I can't wait to see this someone special who's coming, and everyone is looking at me, saying, who could it be? I'm feeling stressed, gotta get the scoop. I'm gonna have to dig and snoop. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. I want this story and I want it now. Why is this one so hard to get? I've got a deadline that must be met, 'cause someone special is coming to my town. I can't wait to see this someone special who's coming, and everyone is looking at me.
I hope that we're not being duped.
Don't wanna be left out of the loop. I'm feeling tense, my nerves may go.
I want to hide.
I just want to know, 'cause someone special is coming to my town. I can't wait to see this someone special who's coming, and everyone is looking at me. Someone special who's coming to my town. I can't wait to see this someone special who's coming, and everyone is looking at me, saying, who could it be? Who could it be?
All right. Let's just assume whoever's coming, he is important. He is a king, after all. And let's assume he's coming this afternoon. This town square looks good, people, but we can't let the king see the entire town of Rumors Mill covered in paint and dirt. Go home and get your clothes changed and get yourselves ready. We may not have a lot of time. And make sure you dress appropriately. Erica, I've got to track down the mayor and make sure he's got the right speech.
I've got to track down this story once and for all. Someone special is coming to my town. I can't wait to see this someone special who's coming, and everyone is looking at me, saying, who could it be? Who could it be?
Miss Popcorn?
Kids, look, I love to give you an autograph, but I just don't have the time right now. I gotta find out where the story actually started, and if I do, I'm sure to get that networking job I've been dreaming about.
Miss Popcorn, sorry, but we didn't want your autograph.
Oh, oops. Well, what is it then?
You said you wanted to get to the bottom of the story, right?
Absolutely. Do you two have any information that can help me?
We sure do. Yep.
Great. I'm all ears. Are you rolling? Greta Man Popcorn and Erica's. I just been run over by a mob of 50s rock and rollers. Let's see if we can get one. If we can talk to one of them. Excuse me, but can you explain to me why you've come to Town Square dressed this way?
Hey, the king is coming to town. Yeah, we're ready. Let's party. Let's get down. We're ready, king. Come on.
I don't understand. What king are you talking about?
The king, Gretna, the king of rock and roll.
Bring all your friends and your sister Sue. You can even bring your hound dog too. Tell everyone, spread the news. Get all dressed up, wear your blue suede shoes. It's not gonna be a blue Christmas this year, 'cause we're getting ready to party around here. Thank you very much.
Mayor Wheel, what are you doing?
Mayor Will, does this mean that you and your group truly believe that?
He's back. The king of rock and roll is back. And all along that he wasn't really dead. And now he's chosen our little town to make his comeback, Erica.
Well, there you have it, folks. Strange as it may seem, there are some who have pinned their hopes on the idea that the king who's come in town is the long-departed king of rock and roll. Who knows? Maybe they're right. Now back to our regular scheduled programming.
Oh, my career is over.
Sorry, Chip. You didn't know the mayor was secretly an Elvis impersonator?
No.
Bummer. Well, listen, there's still a huge job to be done here. I mean, the king, whoever he is still coming, right? And I mean, obviously the mayor isn't going to be much help. It's all up to you, Chip.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I've got lookouts on all the roads into town. I guess I better call them to see if they spotted anyone coming.
Now, where did those two kids go? They were going to tell me something about the posters. Hey, there they are. Hey, kids, can we finish that conversation now? I think we should stop.
Well, it's all right here in my backpack.
Yeah, just take a look at this.
After much preparation and a lot of hard work, Rumors Mill Museum is thrilled to announce our latest exhibit, which will be opening shortly.
A new exhibit?
Yes, the King Tut exhibit will arrive at the museum. We have long anticipated this day, but until this morning, we had no idea that all our efforts had been successful. But now we are proud to announce that soon a king is coming. Yes, the King Tut exhibit will arrive at the museum. Yes, friends, King Tut will at last make his appearance in our fair town. Isn't this just marvelous? He's been dead for a very long time, but his tomb was an archaeological find. Now he's coming with his jewels, silver and gold, a magnificent sight for us to behold. Egyptian king is coming here. He's gonna put us on the who's who list, that's very clear. Egyptian king in his majesty is gonna give us a glimpse of his ancient royalty.
Egyptian king is quite unique. Egyptian king is coming here. He's gonna put us on the who's who list, that's very clear. Egyptian king in his majesty is gonna give us a glimpse of his ancient royalty. Egyptian king is coming here. He's gonna put us on the who's who list, that's very clear. Egyptian king in his majesty is gonna give us a glimpse of his ancient royalty. Come and get a glimpse of his ancient royalty. Come see the Egyptian king.
Nothing to the north either, or the west, or the south? Okay, well, keep your eyes open. Greta, let's go back and look at that poster and see if there's any clues we're missing. Hey, you know, I never noticed this before, but this poster looked like it was done by hand.
Hey, I think you're right, Chip. Those two kids I was talking to, they're both covered in paint. Now where did they go? There they are. Hey kids, can we have some conversation?
Tell us everything you know about what's going on here.
Well,
Do not panic. Everything is under control. Everyone stay calm. The king is coming.
again?
What in the world is going on now? What are you people so afraid of?
Sure, bad. What's all the hysteria about?
Greta, the situation is under control. There is no panic.
Well, look, I don't know what you people are afraid of, but I've just been informed that the king is not only coming, but he is actually already here.
What?
People, I've got people posted at every road into town. There's no giant ape on the loose. Just try to calm down.
But you said the king was already here.
That's right, he is. He's here, but it's just not the king you were expecting.
What? You mean Elvis
do you
isn't
mean?
coming? He isn't coming back at last. No, we want Elvis. We want Elvis. We want Elvis. We want Elvis.
Mr. Mayor, people, please.
What if I told you that it's a king who is better than the king of rock and roll?
What?
Our town has been honored at last. We're sure to make the top 10 list now.
Oh my goodness.
Wrong again, Miss Booster.
What? No top 10 list? No King Tut? But I've worked so hard.
But it's even better than that. This king hasn't been dead for thousands of years. He's alive, and you don't have to work and work and work to have him show up.
Well, if we don't have to be afraid,
And if we can really count on him to show up and stay,
And if we don't have to work and work just hoping to finally see him.
then
who is he?
Yeah, who is he?
Who is this king? What's his name?
We want to see him.
Drew and Ellie, would you like to explain this to everyone?
Well, you see, we were reading in our Bibles the other day, in the book of Luke. Here's what it says. It just seemed to us that our town had forgotten all about the one king who is greater than every other king, the king even kings worship.
So we made these posters.
And then we hung up just the first part, the one with the title of our story. But before we could hang up the rest,
The people of Rumors Mill took it from there.
but we all know about that king.
Of course we do. Everyone knows all about Jesus being born.
where's the news in that? I can't believe you two kids got this whole town in an uproar over the story that we've known all our lives.
Yeah, come on now.
Oh my goodness.
No, hold on just a second, Mr. Mayor. It wasn't Ellie and Drew's fault. And besides, do we really know the story? Or have we just all gotten so used to hearing it that we just think we do?
Right. Ellie and Drew, why don't you tell us the story the way it hit when you read it?
shepherds were out on a hillside, watching their flocks by night. When an angel of the Lord stood before them, and their hearts filled with pride. But the angel of the Lord said, "Be afraid of me. There's a reason that God sent me down. Good tidings of joy I bring to you. A king is coming to town. Get up and go, find your promise. Leave everything behind. Sorrow and mourning are over. and grace now abound. Things aren't gonna be the way that they've been anymore. A king is coming to town. If sin has taken you captive, or sorrow has locked you in chains, if you're fearful of facing tomorrow and all the pain it may bring, let me tell you that I bring good news to you. A decree has been sent through the man. It's Jubilee, all prisoners are free now. The king has come with hope in his hand. Get up and go, find your promise. Leave everything behind. Sorrow and mourning are over. It's celebration time. Sin will not rule any longer. God's love and grace now abound. Things aren't gonna be the way that they've been anymore. A king is coming to town. Get up and go, find your promise. Leave everything behind. Sorrow and mourning are over. It's celebration time. Sin will not rule any longer. God's love and grace now abound. Things aren't gonna be the way that they've been anymore. A king is coming to town. Things aren't gonna be the way that they've been, no. Things aren't gonna be the way that they've been, no. Things aren't gonna be the way that they've been anymore. A king is coming to town. Coming to town.
So you see, Mayor, Jesus is a king. You don't have to wait and hope and pray will show up. Since he came to earth that first Christmas, you can count on him to always be with you.
And Barbara, you don't have to work and hope it'll be enough to be with Jesus the King. All you have to do is ask him to come.
Mayor Wheel, I'm turning in my resignation.
But why, Sheriff? Everything has turned out just fine, hasn't it?
Sure, no thanks to me. I was trying to keep everybody calm, and I just ended up causing a state of panic instead. No, I think I should just quit.
But, Sheriff Badge, you weren't the only one who was confused. Everybody was.
The thing is, Miss Popcorn, if Jesus really is coming to town, or even if he's already here, that's still kind of frightening. If he's, what does the Bible say, Emmanuel, God with us, I mean God, in the flesh, come on. That could be pretty scary too. At least it is to me.
But Sheriff Badge, don't you see, that's the best part of this story.
It's the best part of our posters, too. It's not just who he was and is that takes away all the scariness. It's what came to be.
If you had come on a big white horse, so mighty and so strong, I might have been afraid to talk to you, afraid that I'd say something wrong. But when you came the way you did, to such a simple place, you let us see an awesome God with a sweet and tender face, and you made it easy for everyone God's own Son. And you wrapped your power in sweet simplicity. Jesus, I thank you for coming as a child like and you wrap your power in sweet simplicity. Jesus, I thank you for coming as a child like me, like me. Thank you for coming as a child like me.
Yippee!
It's been our privilege to have you tonight. Jesus came as a baby, grew to be a man, and the reason he came to be a baby and then a man that lived a perfect life was that so he could die what the Bible calls a substitutionary death. In other words, he died in our place to take the punishment that was for each one of us. Now, I know in a crowd like this there's bound to be many people that may not know him personally, but he didn't come just to be a nice little baby and do all that. He came because he loves you, and he wants you. And it's our privilege and honor for you to be here tonight. If you're interested in coming to know him personally, we're here to help you to do that. Not only tonight, but in the weeks and months to come. We're here for you. We have a message to proclaim that Jesus came to live, to die, to raise again, to change our life, to make us different from the inside out. He's an awesome God. It's our prayer tonight that you would come to know him and you would allow us to help you in that process. That's why we're here at Boones Mill Baptist Church, and it's our privilege. Thank you again for being here tonight. And if any of you would like to come, you come even as they sing right now.
don't have to worry anymore, Sheriff. Jesus came because he wants you to know him. He wants everyone to know him. All we have to do is believe he is who he says he is and ask him to come and stay in our towns, in our homes, and best of all, in our hearts.
Okay, let's start rolling. Greta Van Popcorn and Erica Sparks here live in Rumors Mill, USA with a news alert.
Is a king coming to town? Is he already here? Just who is this king that's caused all the excitement?
Stay tuned. You won't believe what you're going to hear.
Hazel. Hayes. Get it. Okay. Man, have a seat for a second. I'm going to ask